All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. All right, man. So, this video, most people did their video earlier. I posted something. Um, for me, and anybody who know me, man, I'm a little bit of a different guy, man. Kobe was to me like a role model. It took me a while to do the video because I'm gonna be honest, man. It's still emotional to me at times, not and let's to me coming up the way I came up. Unfortunate, we all been through it. We all had but it gave me Kobe mentality and his mantra. It was realer to me than. Like, okay, now this is just my story. There's nobody else's. Michael Jordan to me was like this almost larger than life character, almost like this myth of a character, right? He was almost like a walking. He was almost like a walking like I don't want to use the term, but he was just like a bigger than anything type of person, right? Like. And that was great and that was cool and everybody wanted to be like Mike. To me, and that's how I felt. Kobe, everything in him was different in the sense of he felt like a real person to me. Like Mike, and there's no knock on Mike. Mike got to that level where he was just huge, right? Like just he was bigger than life type person. So Kobe to me was like a real person, and his thing and everything he talked about was never it was never, I'm this because I'm great. I'm this because, I'm this because I'm me. It was always, I'm this because I work my butt off. I'm who I am because I'm willing to outwork you. For me, as a young kid and an impressionable kid, you can say whatever. It was something I could relate to, right? It was something that was like I could do that. I don't know if I could be Michael Jordan because I don't know if I could be this larger than life character, right? But the work ethic, I can work hard. I can control that, and it gave someone who didn't have guidance at the time a sense of guidance, right? It gave me something that I can hold on to as you start. Like, see, back in those days, you didn't have the media, the social media that you have today. And so when you see anything about Kobe or an interview came on, if I was lucky to catch an interview or something like that, it was that type of things the things that he was talking about, how, he would talk about, I remember one of my first stories that I really remember big of him is when he was, well, not the first story, but one of the most impactful ones when it was like, he realized that because he wasn't used to playing as many basketball games in the season that it affected him far as shooting. So he had to work his butt off to fix that. To me, that said, oh, I can fix something if I'm just willing to work. See, and by no means, I don't want no one to take this no other way than how I'm saying. I hope this come off right. Michael Jordan to me, I didn't get that part. Now maybe, Mike in his heyday, I was young. I mean, I didn't quite, but Kobe connected with me because it was something. Kobe felt touchable. Kobe felt tangible to me, right? Not physically, right? Like I can just walk up and touch Kobe, but to me, his mantra, what he stood for, it's something that I believe I could do. I could do that. I might not make it to the NBA, but I can work hard. I can do that. That's before the mama mentality thing, the mantra really started, but it gave you something to touch. Like he felt human to me. Now this is my story. This is Chris's story. He felt human. He felt like someone that you could touch. Like he had a story that you could believe. So for me, it's been a way of guiding my entire life. Really. And that's not just saying this. And that's why, people give me slack all the time when I say Kobe. But I can't see past that. When I say Kobe's the GOAT, to me, that's me. Listen, Mike can come out of retirement and win 100. LeBron can win 100. Kevin Durant, it don't matter to me. I'm biased. I admit it. It don't matter. Kobe is the GOAT to me, but I'm biased. I admit it. No facts, nothing you say gonna change that. But for me, that's why I always felt like I could resonate with Kobe. You know? And then when he left the league, and I know I was for one was like, dang man, Kobe really gone from the league, man. What? But then when you listen to him in an interview, and he said things like, no, I'm done. I'm good. I gave it everything. I gave it everything I had. I had no more. I went for my goals. I reached for certain things. I gave it my all. And it took me as a fan a while to accept that. But then it was like, you know what? That's the blueprint. That's the blueprint. So what I try to ask myself every day, when I lay down at night, did I give give them all today? Did I really though? No. Did I really? And too many times I feel like, man, I could have did this. Man, I could have did that. Man, I could have, if I'd have just, if I could have, I should have, I should have been more active today to promote the channel. I should have did this right here on social media today to help what I'm trying to accomplish here. Did I study when I wrote my 6-page paper for school? Did I really do a good job citing my work? All those things. So that's what Kobe meant to me. And even though he's gone, and R.I.P to his daughter Gianna is just that's just make it even worse. Everyone that was lost that day, man, hearts out to the families. I know today can't be easy for none of them, not just Kobe's family, but everybody's family. I know it can't be easy for them. But for me, a young kid from a little small country town of Havana, Florida, that never really had nothing, that was dirt poor, that was lucky every night when he could catch a game on someone else's TV because he didn't have cable. Every time I had an opportunity to see Kobe or watch Kobe, it was like a moment, like everything stopped. Whether it was him playing basketball, and it would be really, really lucky if I can catch him on an interview. I had the AOL. See, how many of y'all had the AOL and the dial-up? The dial-up. So I remember sitting trying to get through a Kobe interview, and he keep buffering. And hope my mama don't get a phone call because we got to unplug the phone. But anyway, man, listen. Today is always a little hard for me because he gave me a blueprint in a lot of things, man. And but with that being said, man, we're not gonna be sad. We're gonna challenge ourselves to be the best version of ourselves each and every day. Constantly try to get better each and every day, and constantly try to if we leave it all on the court, or we leave not just the court, but in life, and whatever you're doing, if you're working a Fortune 500 company or you flipping burgers, did you flip the best burger that you could possibly flip today? Or did you have that CEO meeting and prepared yourself to sit down with analytic charts and stuff like that the best you could do it? And if you did, then that's the moment mentality, and that's what Kobe left us, man. Hey, with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you gotta be great.